Hey everyone, I am Alyssa Ramos from My Life's a Travel Movie, and recently I became very interested in learning all about NFTs because I have had several brands approach me to do promotions and collaborations with their NFT brands, which made me realize that this is a very serious up and coming trend, and a lot of things are very lucrative, not just for creators, but for investors and hobbyists and fans as well. So to give you a little low key example, 1 year ago, I was approached by one of the now biggest NFT brands there is. It's the Ape Yacht Club, one of the apes, But if you look on OpenSea right now, you will see that their NFTs are now one of the top trending ones. And when they initially approached me, they were going to just offer me a $200 token, an NFT to keep without any payment for posting. So I said no because I wanted to get paid to do the promo. And today they are worth $300,000. Plus, they get access to their community and yacht parties and all that fun stuff. So I right away realized I made a huge mistake and maybe I should consider these things a little bit more. The second instance that piqued my interest about learning about NFTs was two women on my Turkey group trip actually came up to me and they were like, have you considered doing your own NFTs? And I was like, what is this NFT thing? Like, why is everyone talking about it? I don't understand. And what do you mean I can create my own? And right away, they were just bouncing out ideas. They're like, you could sell your itineraries. You could sell your this. You could sell that. You could sell your photos. And it was just so much for my mind to wrap around. I had too many things going on. So again, I ignored it. And then recently I got another collaboration offer for yet another ape looking NFT brand that I've just posted on Instagram. And they had basically the same pitch. They wanted to, but they wanted to pay, not only pay me for the post, they wanted to also give me one of their tokens, which is worth around $2,800 right now. And it includes travel to some of the boutique hotels that they are working on funding around the world. So not only did I see what was going on like with NFTs and what you could offer them, I also got experience with how to market them and who should be buying them and what the point is of them and all that fun stuff. So I did all this research and I got really, really down and deep into it. And I realized that there's actually a huge demand for women in the NFT space, which is another reason why I really wanted to get into this. Aside from that, I am now getting updates from all of the NFT communities and things like that. And I can tell you right now, this is going to continue to grow because even Instagram is moving to something called Web3, which is going to allow them to basically enable NFTs straight onto the platform. So soon you will likely be able to buy NFTs straight from Instagram, and they'll probably do other integrations as well. Like if you buy the NFT, you get certain access to people's private Instagram channels or things like that. So I know it's coming. My job is to stay ahead of trends. And here I am ahead of the trend, even though it's already super trendy. I guess I would say I'm a little late to this trend. But as a content creator and as a travel influencer, I can tell you right now, there are not a lot of travel influencers, bloggers out there that are really jumping onto this yet. And I will be the first one to offer NFTs as group trips and with tours included. As a travel influencer again. So I'm super excited for this all. And that's why I want to teach it to you guys first so that you can support mine. You can support your other favorite creators. You can get your foot in the game while prices are still down, because the hope for NFTs obviously is to get the perks if you want the perks, but also a lot of people want them as an investment. So I'm going to talk about that basically first. So let's just start out with basics. What is an NFT? If you guys saw my recent Instagram collaboration post with Lucky Ape, I did a 3-minute video, and me trying to explain what in the world an NFT is in 3 minutes was extremely hard, which is why I wanted to do this live course. So this is all, again, I am relatively new. I've been doing this for 1 month. However, I am a serial entrepreneur and a research addict, and I really have done a ton of research to figure all of this out. Otherwise, there would be no way I would be able to launch an entire collection in 1 month, which is probably unheard of for many people. But I did hire someone, so I'll get to that later. Anyway, what is an NFT? It stands for non-fungible token. Basically what that means, and I don't really think there's a point in even knowing this, it doesn't equal another one. So one NFT doesn't equal another NFT. and the way that most people compare this to a fungible token is $1 equals $1. 1 Bitcoin equals 1 Bitcoin, but one NFT does not equal another NFT because they're all unique, they're all rare. You can't duplicate them, you can't copy them. They all have their each unique address and ID on the blockchain, which is where they're stored. So you are the sole owner of that NFT unless you sell it, and we'll get to the perks of selling it later as well. So it is just basically a digital token, but let's get a little bit deeper into what they actually are, because I know it is a bit confusing. Like, what are all of these weird apes and random pieces of art and cartoons and strange things and metaverses and all this? So basically, an NFT can be literally like anything. It can be a piece of digital art. It could be a photograph. It could be a video clip. It could be a sound clip. It could be a meme. It could be a tweet. It could literally be anything. And it can also include utility, which is what I'm doing, and that is actual real life things. So for me, it's going to be access to my group trips or access to tours, access to all of my books, access to my courses, necklaces, gifts, things like that. Other people are doing things like access to global meetups, or they're doing access to their metaverse. So people who don't want to do things in real life, the utility for them is getting to be part of the metaverse. But the utility is just, for me, with NFTs, I think the utility, the ones that include utility, are like the best ones, because otherwise you just have a piece of art, and unless you're an art collector or an investor, you would want, I would think we would all want something out of this digital little token besides just having a digital little token. But that's just my opinion. There are thousands, probably close to millions now, of investors and hobbyists that just want the digital art. So it really is up to you. It is up to your preference. But that is basically everything that can be an NFT. And I'll show you guys mine, or I'll tell you guys about mine later. I have quite a few different options as well, but I'll also explain to you how to feel free to browse through OpenSea, and also to tell which NFTs may be the best for investments. Full disclosure, I'm not a professional at investing in NFTs, so you do need to do your own research. I can merely just give you the tips based on my research. All right, so again, why would you want an NFT? There are several reasons. For me, talking to you guys, I would hope that you guys would want them to support someone that you're a fan of. So kind of like you would want to buy, if you love Picasso, you would go buy Picasso's art. If you love Banksy, you'd want to buy Banksy art. So, I mean, I know I'm not like super famous or anything like that, but if you like admired like one of my favorite pictures, like you could buy that as a digital piece of art, and that would be solely your collectible item. So that's for people who are hobbyists, they're fans, you want to support your favorite person, and we love people like we love you. Thank you. And then the second type of person is an investor. These are the majority of people, and this is who I'm going to be opening up my collections to after I do a private opening and launch for my own personal audience members, as a thank you to you guys for being awesome. But the investors will come in, they will be able to foresee something going big and going, maybe even going viral, and they'll buy it when it's low. So right now all the prices are low, and then they'll flip it and they'll wait, or they'll hold on to it, and eventually they can sell it for a lot more. Going back again to the Ape Yacht Club token that I was offered for $200, or the equivalent of $200 is through Ethereum. It now goes for 300,000. So that sucks for me, but like great for them. So there's a lot of potential with these NFTs to gain money from them. But again, if you want something more out of them, go for the ones that have utility included. All right, so that is the investors, the hobbies, and then of course the perks I've already mentioned are the ones that include utility. So they could be travel perks. They could be anything, even from like, for example, I have the option where if you buy two of my tokens, they can even be the cheapest NFTs. You automatically get a 1-hour call to discuss anything you want, from mentoring to coaching to business consulting. So a lot of them have perks. Watch out for them and read the descriptions carefully. But yeah, it's just a really great way, to really like get involved in a different way and get something out of it in the future. So not only are you getting something up front, you also get to keep this NFT token, and in the future you can resell it and make money off of it. So it's basically like a win-win situation. I know it's a little bit scary because I'm sure you guys all know with things like crypto, they go up and down. But like, for instance, right now, crypto is really high up. So all of us who invested in, for example, I put like $1,000 into Ethereum a couple of weeks ago, and now it's up like 34%. So I've made lots of money off that 1,000, and I now wish that I put more in, but I'll get to that on the next low. So anyway, I'm going to get now more into the technical aspects of all this NFT stuff, which is going to be how to create a wallet in order to buy crypto, to buy the NFT, and then how to actually buy the NFT. I just want to say, first and foremost, I know for a fact that the idea of crypto like scares a lot of people. I'm assuming if you guys are in my NFT Discord, you're not too scared of it, and you might even already know how to purchase it. I'll go over it anyway, because again, I'm doing this video to record and to show you guys later. But I want to just give you some suggestions if you are like worried about investing too much into Bitcoin and then lose, or not Bitcoin, any crypto. For this case, you would want to do something like Ethereum or Polygon. But again, I'm going to do that in a second. But if you don't want to put a ton of money into crypto in fear of losing it, you can technically just look for the NFT you want first and only convert that amount into cryptocurrency in order to buy the NFT. That way you're not at risk of losing your money or going down. You buy the NFT for that price, you get it, it's yours, and then you wait and see if it goes up. And if it goes up, great, you can sell that and you can get more money off of it, or you can keep it as, you know, your prized beautiful digital art collection. And then also a bit of news, which is why I am jumping on this really hardcore as of like literally 2 days ago. Sorry, something's trying to get a message in here. Literally 2 days ago, OpenSea announced that they are going to start accepting card payments. So you don't even have to buy crypto in order to buy an NFT very, very soon. I just tried to look and see if it was available yet. I think they're just rolling it out, but that will be an option, and it will be an option soon because they really are trying to reach more people, which is another thing that you should be wary of, because the more they open it up for more people, the harder it's going to be for you to get an affordable priced NFT, especially if it's one of the ones that you really want. For example, like the ones that have tours included and things like that. So again, you can, if you're scared of getting crypto, wait for the card option to roll out. If you're not scared of crypto, I'm going to tell you how to buy some next. And again, I just want to emphasize, I see there's a lot of women in the room. I think it's mostly women, which makes me really happy. This NFT space is really, really, really like, I don't want to say targeting, but like women are really targeting it. Let's say that. And the power of having like the idea of having so many women involved and interested in something in an industry, and that is like, you know, most people would think of as like a man's thing, like men, you know, invest in and trade crypto. That's a stereotype that needs to be broken. And it's not even true, because it's really like, it's female dominated as well. And I would like to keep it that way and educate as many of you as possible. Guys, you know, you're welcome to, but I'm really proud and excited to see how many women were interested in learning about NFTs with me. Thanks, guys. Again, this is recorded, so if anyone is just joining, either on Discord or on Zoom, I'm recording this and I will send it in the Discord group only. So if you haven't joined it and you're on Zoom, please join the Discord. I will put it in the chat section and you can watch it later if you are just joining now, or if I'm talking too fast and you want to watch it later as well. So I'm going to now get into the technical aspects of how to do everything with NFTs. So let's start first and foremost with how to create a wallet. And your wallet is going to be where your crypto is stored, and also where your NFTs are stored as well. So there are two of the most popular wallets that I will talk about, but I'm going to show a screen share of setting up a MetaMask wallet, which I'm going to do for my mother, because I'm going to make her buy my NFTs later today. So basically, Coinbase is a really big one. I originally had Coinbase, but they're a little bit late to the wallet game, because they have Coinbase regular, which is for buying and trading cryptocurrency only. And then they made it so that you had to have Coinbase wallet to buy NFTs. So I think they're going to be conjoining the two of them soon, if they have not already. However, when I was setting mine up, MetaMask was a better option because it did everything all at once. So I'm going to show you guys MetaMask. I think it's more user-friendly. Although I would suggest, if you're interested and you have more time and patience than I do, to look into Coinbase, because they have a lot of perks. For example, the more videos of theirs that you watch, tutorials about how to do crypto and NFTs, they will actually give you crypto for watching them and like paying attention. So that's definitely a perk to check out. But again, for the simplicity of this, I'm going to tell you and show you how to do MetaMask. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Okay. All right, so this is what MetaMask looks like. I just went to metamask.io. If you guys on Discord want to be doing this as I'm talking, feel free. So again, that's metamask.io. It will take you to the screen where it says install MetaMask for your browser. You have to do this in order to use OpenSea on your browser. And if you're doing it on your phone, just download the app. However, I do think it is a bit easier to do on your desktop. So go ahead and do install. I'm doing install MetaMask for Chrome. I'm not sure entirely how long that is going to take, so I'm going to keep talking as I do it. Okay, so this course is already installed. So, okay, so when you install it, it goes up to the top of your browser next to the search bar to the right under extensions. It's a puzzle piece. If you click on that, you should find MetaMask. And you should be able to add it to the little pop-up. It pops up automatically for you. This is a very smart extension. So whenever you need it on OpenSea, whenever it's needed, it will pop up. So you'll go to it'll ask you if you're new to MetaMask, and if you are, you'll just simply do yes, let's get set up. Very simple, guys, but I need to emphasize really hardcore. It is going to give you a code of like 12 words. You have to keep this and like never ever lose it, because if you lose it and you forget your password, MetaMask or Coinbase, none of these platforms will be able to give you your password back. And I saw someone did complain about that on my Instagram post, and they said they no longer trust crypto because they lost their password and their code and they couldn't get it back. And I was like, well, that's technically your fault. It's human error, because they make you physically say that you will not lose it and that you saved it. So yeah, it will never collect it. It will never keep it, and it will never like give it back to you. So you really have to, save it to the clouds and save it physically as well. I'm just trying to type at the same time. So it says create a password. So let's just create a password. Okay. Okay, so I'm creating this for my mom since I already have one. It's brand new, it doesn't have any money in it. So if you guys see my password, it doesn't matter because I'm not going to use it. Okay, so it says literally secure your wallet. Again, this is so important. It's literally making you watch a video to explain to you how, like, to learn about it and to keep it safe. So it's giving you a 12-word phrase. And it's just a bunch of words, but you have to save this, guys. You really have to save it. It literally says that you can store it in a bank vault. That's how important this is, or a safety deposit box. So write it down, physically write it down, and put it wherever you put the rest of your valuables, maybe in multiple locations. I personally, I stored it into a vault, like a cloud vault, like a locked vault that only I can get into in the cloud. So yeah, so definitely you need to save it. Save it multiple times, because again, if you lose it, you will never ever get it back. So right here you can see it says click here to tap or to reveal the secret words. I'm gonna do this later so that you guys don't see it. And then basically, okay, and then now, ta-da, I have a brand new account. It is so easy from here. Now you simply just click the button that says buy, and from here you can buy whatever Ethereum and whatever you want. So we'll just, I don't know, connect one of those. And then, yeah, so then once you put in however much money that you want, so again, you can put in like $100 or, you know, like however much the NFT costs, put in that amount of money. Or if, you know, if you want to invest more, if the markets are low, right? Like if they're like really low, that's always a sign to buy more, because if when they go up, you get more money. So yeah, put in however much you want, it'll be there, and then you'll be connected to, and then you'll be able to connect to your OpenSea. So yeah, Coinbase is exactly the same. You get the string of words that you have to keep, have to remember. Again, with your password, have to remember it. And then you'll be good to go. It'll be in your browser extension. It just lives there. And then you can go ahead on over to OpenSea. So I'm going to now talk about OpenSea. OpenSea is the largest platform and it's the most popular one, but there are other platforms. So it really depends on, I guess, if you're targeting, if you want to buy someone specific's NFT, like for example, mine. I'm telling you that my NFTs are available on OpenSea. The other ones are some like Rarible, but you would have to just know from that creator where their NFTs are. Otherwise, you can browse through any of them and find ones that you like. So, for example, I'm on OpenSea right now. If you guys are on your computer following along, or you can get it as an app too. It's just OpenSea.io. You can go to discover, and then there's just like endless amounts of NFTs, which is why it makes it a bit hard. If you're doing this as like an investor standpoint, it makes it a bit hard because there are so many NFTs. That's why it's a bit easier if you are looking for a certain creator or a certain utility, or if you're looking for something that's going to go up, you need to start subscribing to newsletters from NFT like news sources. There's a lot of Reddit channels, there's a lot of Discord channels that will predict NFTs that are going to go like basically viral, which means increase in price. And they'll say, you can buy now, and then they predict that it's going to go up higher and that you can make a bunch of money off of it if that is your goal. And it also, I think, will show you stats. So you can do rankings. And this is going to probably hurt my heart a bit. Let's see if the Lucky 8. Yeah, so Bored Ape Yacht Club, the one I keep talking about. I don't even want to tell you how much money it's worth now. I don't want to tell you. But it's number 6. So again, this was the one that I was offered to when it was only worth $200. And let's just see how much it's worth now. How much is 8,400 Ethereum worth? Oh, I don't want to tell you. Okay. It's like, I think it's up to the millions now. All right, that hurts my heart. We're not going to talk about it anymore. I could have been a millionaire, but I'm not now. Anyway, so that's that's just to show you guys, like, for example, like if I'm posting my NFTs and they're like 100 to 400 or whatever amount of money, you never know, like they could go, especially since low key, shout out to myself, I'm getting featured in Forbes and I mentioned my NFT dropping. So if you get one now and it goes up, you can sell it and make a ton of money off of me. So yeah, on OpenSea, you can see the rankings. It probably won't help you too much if you're a beginner investor because these are all of the most expensive ones. They're like up in the millions to start out with. So you can just see, you can watch them and just get an idea of how they work, what's trending and things like that. Otherwise, definitely pay attention to the news and news sources and experts. Obviously, I'm not an expert. I'm just here to be a cool creator that has my own collection and try to get involved in this before it really super takes off. So yeah, I'm just on OpenSea right now and I'm like browsing around all these cute little random things. Like there's a shark with an island behind it. But I'm going to now show you how to find mine because I'm getting to the end of my information about how to set it up and stuff. So anyway, okay, I'm going to explain how to buy an NFT, but I'm going to use my NFTs as the example. So you go to the top, you go to search items, collections, and accounts. So mine is just my life's a travel movie. And then I pop up. And here you can see all of the NFTs that I currently have available. I've only listed a few of them out of 300 because I just wanted to have some up to show you guys right now. My official launch is going to be tomorrow, but again, only for my audience members for 1 week before I open it to the public. And this is mostly as a thank you and also because I only want you guys joining my group trips. And I do have spots for my group trips as NFTs. So if you're on OpenSea and you want to follow along with me, just type in My Life's a Travel Movie and you'll see my collection so far. I wish they would organize this into like actual categories so it would be a little bit easier to see because some are just art, some have trips included that are regular trips and some are group trips included, some include books, things like that. So let's go with one of the first ones. It is a trip to India. So you would click on that. So not only do you get the digital piece of art, super pretty place of the Patrick Gate, and this is a unique art piece, so there is no other one like it. Each one is a different edit. And then it says it includes unlockable content, which is where you would get your token to get the actual trip. Here you see the description about it. You can see more here, details, what it includes, item activity. So it just says when it was listed and when it was for sale. And then it says how much it costs. So it's 0.7 Ethereum. So right now that's $2,455, which is my goal price. But keep in mind, this price can go down if crypto goes down. So if you think that's a good price, like I think it's a good price, you can just hit buy now. Oh, good. Okay. I don't know if you guys are following along on your computers, but right now the option to buy with a card is already there. So if you don't want to buy crypto, you can just ignore that whole entire spiel about MetaMask, and you can simply just buy it with your card. I am going to only be offering trips, some of my group trips as NFTs. So, and there's only a certain amount of them. So this is a great option here as well. But the cool thing is that, again, this price can drop. So if it went down, say like tomorrow it's down to 2,000 and you notice it, you can get $500, $450 off of this just by paying attention to see if the crypto went down, and you buy it when it's down and you still get the trip. So yeah, all you would have to do if you're buying it with your Ethereum or with your MetaMask is you click buy now, and then you would attach your MetaMask. So when you attach your MetaMask, it pops up on the right-hand side, cute little fox guy. If you're doing Coinbase, same thing, pop up to the side, and you have to click sign through your wallet in order to authorize the sale. So it says connect with MetaMask up here, and then you would do next. It's not going to let me buy it because I don't have that much Ethereum in here. So you have to make sure that you have enough money in your little wallet in order to buy it. So I'll cancel that since I don't have any money in it. But yeah, so let's see the buy with card option, since I've never seen that before. All right, well, it looks like you still would have to do it through MetaMask. So I guess you would put your card through there. I'll look into that later. You can also do make an offer. So if you wanted to ask for a lower price, you can do make an offer, which is really cool. So for example, I have listed like a crazy person, not really. I have 2 on here because I have 2 friends and family spots that I can sell personally. So if you wanted to go to Antarctica and you wanted to get like a good deal on it, you can just find, well, you'd have to sift through all of these, but you would find the Antarctica trip. Here it is. I have it listed for 3 Ethereum, which right now is like 10 grand, which is, to be honest with you, about the price of an Antarctica trip anyway. But you can make an offer on this. See, so if you wanted to try to get a lower price, you can make an offer. I would see it and I would decide if I want to take it or not. So that's a pretty cool thing about this is too, like you don't have to get intimidated by the price. If you think it's too expensive, you can make an offer. And then, yeah, and then if they accept, you get to keep your NFT and you get whatever comes with it. So that's getting your crypto, that's getting your money, that's buying your NFT. Again, once you've purchased it, it gets transferred into your wallet. So it just lives in your wallet, and there you can keep track of it if you know it's going up in price. And if it has gone up in price, you can sell it if you would like, or keep hanging on to it. Okay, so now I'm going to go back, and this is the last part of my spiel. Thank you guys for sticking with me. I'm going to tell you about my own collections now. So again, I've only uploaded a few. If you guys are listening to this and you want to grab any of them or any of the ones that aren't listed yet, feel free to shoot me a message on Discord. And if you want me to upload any other ones, like if some of them get sold out tomorrow, whenever, I'm going to be uploading them according to if people like want them or whatever like that. But if you see one today, go ahead and let me know about it. But I'm going to explain to you now because this is my perk of the end of my speech here. So again, like I was saying, I'm set to be one of the first travel influencers / bloggers not just to have created by hand my entire collection and launch it and mint it myself, but also to have included utility like travel included with it. So if you go to mylifesmovie.com/NFTs, here's where you'll find all of the information about each collection and what it actually includes. So, like I said, I wanted to have multiple options for multiple budgets and like basically what you want. Like if you're not trying to travel or you can't travel right now, but you still want to like have the token for an investment purposes or because you want to support me because you're cool, you can just get a piece of art or you can get a photograph. So the first collection that I have is just called the Solo Female Traveler. And this is just a collection that is an interpretation through digital art of my so far 10-year journey around the world, mostly solo. And to me, what it embodies is a girl who was once fearful of traveling, who listened to negative stereotypes, thought badly maybe of other cultures because of what I heard here in the US. And the transformation of, taking that naive person and going to all these different places and learning about other people and embracing their cultures, embracing my own culture as a Cuban American, and just teaching myself so many things and then using that to teach. So this is my personal journey through art. They all do include, by the way, here's my perks. They include one of my necklaces, which is valued at $45 anyway. So if I'm selling it for $100, you're basically getting, the investment and you still get something cool. And also you get access to a private other travelers and travel with me. My big one, my baby that I'm hoping to make a thing is the spots on your trips. So how it works basically, you buy the NFT. I have listed them. I'm not trying to overcharge anyone. I've listed them for around the same price as what they would cost if you buy them with cash or card anyway. But the perk of it is that you still get that digital art token. So if that goes up in value, you can resell it and you can get your money back. I'm going to go through this. I'm going to come back on the screen. But right now I have my India trip with Holi Festival for next year that you can only get as an NFT. I have 2 spots available for Antarctica this year, and then I have Egypt Wonders next year, and I'm going to do a little bit more that I'll announce later. My tours, these are the ones that are cheaper than the group trips, and they include the actual trip of the photo that you're purchasing. I think is cool. I really love the photo of the India Patrika Gate. You can buy it, and you'll also get a trip to India. Again, this can be resold as well, which I'll get to in a second. Another one that I'm excited for because I accidentally put more effort into my NFT launch than I did my actual book launch. My book is actually coming out in a few weeks. Oops. So I decided to turn it into an NFT and kill 2 birds with 1 stone launch-wise. So if you buy the token NFT for my travel book club, you not only will get the first edition and have that before anyone else, but you will get access to all of my ebooks as well. And there are about 5 or 6 of them coming. And then the last one, which is for all of you who are wanting to learn from me business-wise, is my Life to Travel course, the course collection. It includes access to every course that I've already taught, the recordings and the written version, plus an up-and-coming live course on how to create, upload, mint, and market your own NFTs, which I'll be selling in cash for $450. And the rest of them are around the same pricing, but this will be sold at a discounted price, and you get all of them. So I'm going to just, last but not least, I want to talk a little bit more about the concept that I have for my travel NFTs that I thought was really cool, and a way for you to not only get the travel and get the travel that you paid for, but get your money back on it. I haven't obviously fully tested it yet since I'm launching tomorrow, but my idea is that, say, for example, you buy the NFT for my India group trip and you buy it for around $3,000. You get a token that gives you access and a spot on that trip, right? It's a one-time use token. You go on the trip, you enjoy it, and you still have your NFT. If you would like to sell your NFT, you can then sell it as just a piece of art and try to get some of that money back. Or you can also technically come to me and ask me for an access token for another trip. So you would just pay whenever you sell the token. So for example, let's say you sold it for $4,000 after you took the trip. So if you're selling it with the trip included, you would sell it, you would make the $4,000, but you would come to me and you would pay me for an access token for that person to then go on the trip. So you just take out a portion of the money that you need to give to the next person, but you still make your money back, and you have the opportunity to actually make a profit off of it as well. And that will work too with the tours that are not the group trips. So after you take the tour, and if you want to resell it, you simply would reach back out to me and you would say that you have resold your NFT, and you would like to, you have included the travel aspect in it, and I would give you the token to give to the next person, and then so on and so forth, where they can keep reselling it and reselling it and reselling it, and just they would need a new token. So I think it's a really cool opportunity. You can do this with all of the collections. For example, you buy the books, or you buy the course, let's say the courses. So you buy the courses, you buy an NFT, you get all the courses, you use all the courses. You can then resell that NFT, and the next person will pay you. So you'll make your money back and get money back and get additional money. And then they'll get the courses as well. So it's a pretty cool concept. There's so many things, and I'm really excited to keep exploring more of it. The next things I'm going to be doing is some charity collections as well with a Ukrainian photographer, because you can also partner and collaborate with others and help them get some money as well. So yeah, that is my whole spiel. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions at all, please ask them in the Discord chat. That's where I will be doing all of my talk about Discord, so I don't annoy my travel community on Instagram, and also because I have too many WhatsApp messages going on. I'm going to stop recording here, but thank you for listening, and then I'm going to still talk in Discord, so guys, don't sign off over there yet.